Hey, I'm Alan. Welcome to Broz Fitness. Welcome to today's yoga. My goal is not just to create some videos, but to inform and motivate you. So comment, subscribe, and follow along at brozfitness.com. Today we'll move through asana and pranayama intended to cultivate a sense of beginning. I've got a shoulder sequence planned today. I invite you to wear really anything you wish. I normally teach naked yoga at this time, so if you would like to, you can shed whatever feels comfortable. Remember, this is your practice. Today I've got some coffee with me, I've got a towel, I've got water, I've got 2 sets of blocks that I'll probably be using. Whenever you're ready, we'll get started in a comfortable seated position on the mat. If you don't have water also, you should go grab some. It's going to be part of the practice today. Start to scan the body. Notice anything that you're holding on to. Maybe you bring a block underneath the sit bones. Maybe you bring the fleshy parts of the sit bones back to bring the root chakra closer towards the earth. Inhale. Start to move your hands around the tops of your knees, noticing any sensations that you have in the shoulders, in the chest, maybe in the low back. Begin to activate your Ujjayi breath, using constriction in the throat to create the sounds of ocean waves crashing against the beachfront. Inhale. Exhale out. Use this time as an opportunity to scan the body. Notice if your shoulders are tense. Maybe you can draw the low belly in. Maybe knit the ribs in to bring the body up just a little bit taller. If you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take any subtle movements that you need to. Maybe you need to sway back and forth. Maybe you just stay still. Returning back to our body scan. Any parts of the body that are tight, can you inhale and send energy there? And as you exhale, can you release whatever you're holding on to that's not serving you? Grab some water. Bring it to you. Return back to this easy seated position with your eyes closed or your gaze softened. Take a sip. Feel more grounded. Return to your Ujjayi breath. Maybe you bring the chin up just a little bit. Maybe you start to guide the shoulders down the back. By drawing the core in, you make more space so your shoulders can come down just a little bit easier. Keep your water nearby. If you'd like to, this might be a good time to grab a block to bring it underneath the sit bones. Switch legs. Bring the other leg to the outside of the leg that had been on the inside. Inhale, draw the shoulders up the chest. Exhale, draw them down the back. Inhale, up the chest and down the back. Exhale. Keep moving through this on your own breath. 3 more times. Draw your shoulders up your back and down your chest. Up your back and exhale down your chest. 3 more. Inhale up, exhale down the chest. Up and down the chest. Last one. Up and down the chest. Find center back in your body, find balance. Reach for that water. Keep your eyes closed or your gaze softened. Take another sip. Feel the body melt into the earth. You can cast it aside. Feel rooted in the body. Notice the sensation of the warmth of the water, the cooling sensation of the water, whatever type of water you had. Try to draw relaxation through the face. Draw the chin down, relaxing the jaw. And if you happen to have it there, try to draw the tongue away from the top of the mouth. Relax the face. Relax the shoulders. If you feel more supported on your block by guiding your fingertips towards the ground, go ahead and do so. Drawing your shoulders just a little bit more away from your ears. And as you're ready, draw the block out from underneath you. Bring your feet together. If you have enough support for it, maybe you can guide both feet out to draw your body forward into child's pose. Feel out through both hands. If it's not accessible in your practice yet to bring your forehead to the mat, maybe bring a book, maybe bring a block. Whatever supports you and whatever brings the floor towards you, supporting your practice. Feel out through both hands towards the outside edges of your mat. Maybe not quite the corners, although that's where my hands are right now. If the sensations of this are a little bit intense, you can bring a block underneath both forearms, allowing your fingers to drop over the sides. If you need to help guide the belly to where it needs to go, that's okay too. Any fleshy parts of the body that might be making your practice a little bit more adventurous, you can draw those back if you need to. Guide the body up, maybe bring your gaze up. Start to plant the hands. Draw the knees in towards the chest. If this is a little hard for you, that's okay. You can always bring your knees a little bit wider to accommodate your torso. I'll take a modification between the two. Guide your hands behind your body with your palms facing up towards the sky. Keep activating your Ujjayi breath, relying on it to guide you through this practice. As you exhale, relax the low back, relax the hips. Guide your gaze forward, draw your hands up. If you'd like to, you can go ahead and continue to use your blocks. Come up into tabletop pose. Feel into your cat and cow sequence. Arch the back, look up. Cow. Exhale, round the upper back. Press both hands in towards the earth. Come into cat. Inhale up. Draw the tailbone up, the gaze up maybe. And exhale, round the upper back, press in towards the earth. Continue to move through cow and cat. on your own breath. Draw your blocks away from your body. Bring your hands towards the earth. Start to walk them forward, guiding the forehead down. Come into puppy pose. Guide the hips to the sky. Scan the body, notice any parts that are tense. As you engage the core, inhale. Send energy to the parts of your body that need the energy right now. And as you exhale, try to draw your hips towards the sky, feeling more extension from the tailbone to the crown. On your next inhale, guide the chest through, draw your body up, come into cobra. Draw the hands back towards your ribs. We'll stay here for a few rounds of breath. Draw the tops of the feet in towards the earth. Pressing, supporting your body. Feel into the backside body. Notice what muscles are activating. Press those feet in towards the earth. Guide your body up into plank. Sit your hips back. Send your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your feet. As you gaze towards your hands, try to draw the biceps forward, the triceps back, to bring the shoulders down your back. Heels high, knees low. Walk to the top. Reach for those blocks. Maybe you plant your hands on the top, coming into halfway lift. Maybe you guide your hands to the bottom of your thighs. Maybe rotating the femur heads, the legs, inside of the acetabulum and the hip socket, to bring the knees parallel to the second and third toes. Guide your body forward, hinge forward. Inhale, guide your hands to the sky. Maybe bring your gaze up. And exhale, drop your hands down, forward Tadasana. Inhale your arms to the sky. Drop your hands down, prayer pose in front of heart center. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Bring that water with you too. Feel into both feet. And as you're ready, take a sip of water. Feel the feet sink in closer towards the earth. The legs relax, maybe. Notice any tension that you're holding. Can you inhale and send energy there? And as you exhale, start to sway. Maybe take any subtle movements. Drawing your shoulders up, whatever you'd like to do. Draw your hands up to the sky. Keep your eyes closed, your gaze soften. Come back, prayer pose in front of heart center. Go ahead and set an intention for the rest of today's practice as we continue to move into more physical asana practice. Exhale, drop those hands down. Inhale, activate the Ujjayi breath. Open your eyes. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift. Exhale down. Bring those blocks away from you, bend those knees, walk or jump to the back of the mat. Come into plank, and exhale down. Inhale up, cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, guide your body up into plank, and exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale, everybody come up into cobra. Send your right arm out. Press the right hand in. Ensure that the right hand is below the same parallel as your shoulder. Start to wind your body onto the right side, guiding your hand and your movement with your left hand and your left foot. If you'd like to continue to move, you can bring the left leg behind the right, feeling into the stretch. Notice anything your body's holding on to. Take a full body scan. Exhale, can you release those parts? Maybe it's your hips, maybe it's your legs. Inhale energy into that right shoulder. One last time, inhale energy into that right shoulder. And exhale, start to hinge back onto the left side, guiding the left foot behind you. Press the top of the left forearm into the mat as you guide your right arm behind you. My palm is facing up towards the sky. Guide your right arm out to the right side and bring your right hand underneath your right rib. I'm going to switch sides really quickly so that I can do this on the other side. Go ahead and send your left arm out. Press that left hand in towards the earth, and whenever you're ready, go ahead and start to hinge onto the left side. Maybe bring the right foot behind the left. Engage the left leg. Use the right to support your body. Don't go too far into this stretch. Inhale energy into any parts of your body that you notice as you scan through that are tense. Exhale, can you help release that tension? Inhale energy into that left shoulder. One last time, inhale. Move the energy towards that left shoulder, support it Cleanse it. And exhale, start to hinge back onto your right side body. Guide that left hand behind your back, palm facing up towards the sky. Guide that left arm out. And get your left hand underneath your left ribs. Engage the toes. Press up into plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Biceps forward, triceps back. Feel into your down dog. Maybe you continue to use blocks underneath the hands to support your practice. Inhale that right leg high. Exhale, bring it to your nose. Inhale, right leg back up. And bring your right foot towards your hands. Tuck your left heel down. Keeping your pelvis neutral and facing up. Guide your hands to the sky, warrior one. Inhale, guide the hands up, and exhale, cactus your arms. Feel into that front leg. Press into all four corners of the front foot. Inhale, guide your arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus them out again. Try to draw the low belly in at the ribs and feel just a little bit taller. And on your next inhale, arms back up to the sky. Hinge forward. Guide your left foot up towards your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, hinge forward. Get your right leg back. Hips face, pelvis faces forward. Guide your arms up. Warrior one. My right foot is out 45 degrees. Exhale. Cactus those arms. Inhale energy into that front leg. Feel supported through all four corners. On your next inhale, guide your hands to the sky. And exhale, back down. Cactus. Inhale, back up to center. Guide your hands forward. Send that left leg back. Chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or up dog. And exhale over those toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. If this is a little challenging for you, you can always come in to child's pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guide your gaze towards your hand and inhale, bring your left leg up towards the sky, left toes point down. Exhale, bring it to your left knee towards your nose. Inhale, back up, and exhale, left foot at your hands. Drop that right heel down. Come up, warrior one. This time we're going to stay in warrior one. Feel into that front leg, feel into that back leg. Use both to support your practice. Engage the inside thigh. Guide that left knee out if you don't feel all parts of the leg firing. On your next exhale, guide your hands towards the earth. Guide your right leg up towards your hands. Halfway, lift, and exhale, hinge forward. Guide your left leg back, keep the pelvis neutral. Left heel down, left foot out 45 degrees. Guide your hands up to the sky. Exhale, guide those hands down towards the sky. Left heel up, right leg back, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 5 more breaths. Inhale, 1. 2, draw those biceps forward, the triceps back. The eyes of the elbows try to guide forward. 3, 4, 5. Heels high, knees low, walk to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale forward. Press into both feet, bend those knees, guide your hands to the sky. Exhale, drop them down, palms forward, Tadasana. Inhale, up, and exhale, hinge forward. Bend those knees. Maybe bring your feet out as wide as your mat to support your body. Bend those knees if you need to. Guide the chest over the knees. Maybe take an extreme bend in the knees to guide the chest just a little bit closer. And as you exhale, start to straighten the legs just a little bit more. Guide your right leg back, keeping that right heel up, pelvis facing forward. Come up, crescent lunge. We'll stay here for a couple of rounds of breath. Feel into that front leg. Try to guide the left knee out to feel more engagement in the leg. And exhale, drop your left hand behind you, right hand forward. Take a twist to the left. Inhale energy into that left hip. Maybe you bring your gaze back towards your left hand. Feel openness in the chest. Press through both arms. Guide the shoulders away from one another and down away from the ears. And inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, drop down, left leg back, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Heels high, knees low. Walk or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale forward. Guide your hands up to the sky. Exhale down, drop your arms down, palms forward, Tadasana. Hands to the sky, hinge forward, swan dive down. If you notice, I keep moving my arms in a plane instead of around my body. Work with your anatomy today. Halfway lift. Exhale down. Guide your left foot back. Sorry, keep your left heel up. Guide your hands to the sky, crescent lunge. Feel into that front leg, notice any sensations. Scan through the rest of the body, maybe guide the right hip forward. Balance the hips maybe. Exhale, right hand behind you. If you need to guide the belly with you, that's okay. If you need to do anything with the hands, that's all right too. If this is too much sensation, you can always back out of it. Inhale, both arms to the sky, hinge forward. Left foot up, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Melt towards the earth, maybe guide the feet just a little bit wider, and bring your hands towards your elbows. Come into a ragdoll pose. Maybe you let the neck hang. Maybe you sway back and forth. Guide your gaze up, press those hands in towards the earth. Inhale, back up. And exhale down to Tadasana. Reset the spine. Notice anything you're holding on to. Scan the body. And inhale, arms back up. Hinge forward. Head down towards the ground. Guide your left leg back. Left heel plants. Right, bend into that right knee. Guide your hands to the sky and up for warrior two. Feel into that front leg. If you'd like to make more space for the body, you can always bring your left foot out towards the left side. Bring it out towards the right. Do whatever you need to make space for your own body. Feel into that front leg. Feel into the back. Try to guide the right knee out just a little bit to engage the inside thigh. And as you're ready, windmill those arms down towards the earth. Bring your hands between your feet. Parallel the right foot towards the left and the back in front of your mat. Bring that left foot forward. Hinge forward up into it, come up. Warrior two. Left side, change your perspectives. Try to guide the left knee out just a little bit more, engaging the left inside thigh. As you're ready, windmill those arms down towards the earth. Kick that right heel up. Guide that right knee down. Feel into that front leg. Feel planted. Feel grounded through all four corners of that front foot. Maybe grab some blocks to help support your practice. We'll stay here for a few rounds of breath. Inhale energy into that left hip. Guide your gaze up just a little bit. Engage the core, draw the low belly in. Bend more into that left leg. And as you're ready, bring it behind your body. Take your right leg forward this time. Feel into that front leg, support the body as you need to. Do your best to stack the right knee over the right ankle. Inhale energy into that right hip, the inside of the right thigh as well. Press into that top of that left foot, guide your left knee up, and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, guide those hands to the sky, and exhale, drop them down, palms forward in front of you, Tadasana. Take a moment and shake it out. Inhale, back up, and exhale, hinge forward. Reach towards those blocks, halfway lift. Exhale down, right leg back. Feel it, guide your right knee down, come back up. Warrior two, feel into that backside body. Feel into that left leg again. Feel grounded. Windmill those arms down. Bring your hands between your feet, parallel the feet, and we'll stay here for a few rounds of breath. Maybe grab some coffee, grab some water as you hinge your body up. Feel into all four corners of both feet, engaging the inside thigh. Inhale your hands to the sky, and exhale, hinge forward. Engage the low belly to draw your body forward. Maybe you reach towards a block. Maybe you reach towards 2 blocks to support your practice. Exhale, hinge forward, press into those hips. Use the core to guide your body up. Plant the chin towards your chest, maybe close your eyes. And your head is the last thing to rise up. Inhale, both arms to the sky. This time we're going to do another variation of this. No blocks this time, maybe. This time we're going to bring our hands behind our back to relax our shoulders. You can choose to do so bringing your the fists together. You can choose to do so. I can't do it, but you can come up into prayer pose behind your back like so. You can also interlace the fingers. And if those are a little bit difficult, maybe you bring a yoga strap or a towel with the palms facing away from your body to help guide the shoulders away from the ears, away from the back. I'm going to choose the interlaced fingers variation, but they're all going to be the same thing. Feel through all four corners of both feet. Choose your bind and inhale. Engage the core as you hinge forward. Use the shoulders to help ensure the back remains straight. Guide the shoulders back. Inhale energy into that front side body. Maybe you hinge just a little bit more forward. And exhale those arms down towards the earth. Maybe your fingertips face towards you. And if you're here with me so far, start to bend into those elbows. The eyes of the elbows face forward. Notice anything you're holding on to while we're in this position. Can you inhale, send energy there? And exhale, maybe hinge forward just a little bit more. Guide your hands towards your wrists and guide your body up. Chin towards chest, the head is the last thing to rise. Inhale, both arms to the sky. And exhale, place your hands on your hips. This time we're going to hinge forward. Guide your hands down the front of the thighs, over the knees. Maybe you pause, maybe you continue down the shins towards the ankles. Feel through all four corners of both feet as you reach towards both legs. As you're ready, start to walk the hands up towards the body. Maybe grab the hips, tuck the chin. Head is the last thing to rise. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Exhale, press out through both palms, star pose. Feel the shoulders draw down the back. We'll stay here for a couple of rounds of breath. Try to plant the palms into the walls, to the sides of your body. Inhale, both arms to the sky. And exhale, we'll guide our right foot up towards our left. Drop our hands down to the side, Samastitihi. Try to guide the shoulders down your back if it's in your practice. Walk back just a little bit. This time you're going to want your towel or a yoga strap. Start to bring attention and awareness towards your feet. If it feels comfortable and accessible, press into all four corners of the left foot as you start to feel weightlessness in the right. Guide the right knee up towards your hands. Maybe embrace it. Take a moment to find balance. If you'd like to continue from here, grab your left hip with your left hand and start to bring your right foot or your right knee out. If you'd like to, you can take your towel and bind the top of your foot to help support your practice. Coming out with your foot. When you're ready, start to guide that right foot back. Maybe your right knee comes back and comes to the left side. Send your right arm behind you. Bring your gaze up, dancing Shiva variation. Press through all four corners of that front foot, that left foot. And exhale, drop that right hand down, right foot towards the earth. Shake it out. Take any subtle movements that you need to. That was great work. Feel weightlessness in the left leg, press into all four corners of that front right leg. And maybe you guide your left knee out. Maybe you bind the top of your left foot and guide your left foot out. Press your right hand towards your right hip. Feel activation in the inside thigh. Bring a micro bend to that right knee. And exhale, come back to center. Reach towards either the right knee or the left. Reach the right hand towards the left knee or the left foot, or a towel or strap. As you're ready, start to send that left foot, that left knee towards the right side. Your left hand comes out. Maybe your gaze comes with it. Send energy into that tired right foot. You got it, buddy. And exhale down. Drop that left foot. Shake it out. When you're ready, maybe you grab some blocks for where we're headed. We're going to bring them underneath your sit bones. I usually like to stack 2 blocks. Start to bend both legs. I've got my feet out a little bit wider than my hips. Start to bend into both legs. As you sit back, maybe you reach towards blocks. Maybe you don't. Sit your body up, come into Malasana yoga squat. Press the knees into the elbows into the knees. Inhale energy into the backside body. Take a body scan. Notice anything you're holding on to. Notice anything that's tense. Can you inhale energy to that part of your body? As you exhale, can you release it just a little bit more? Helping to support your practice. If you'd like to continue to move into a variation of Malasana squat, the Iyengar Malasana, go ahead and bring your feet together. Hinge forward as you guide your hands behind your body, coming into a back bind. I can't quite get that far, but if you're here, inhale energy into the back. Feel length as you hinge from the hips. Try to draw the low belly in. And guide those hands back up, walk those feet back out, come back in to Malasana. Start to hinge forward, press those hands in towards the earth, and guide those glutes up. Extend your body up. Maybe come into Tadasana, palms forward. Grab those blocks out from underneath you. And bring your right foot behind your left. Sit down. Feet to your glutes. Grab the tops of your knees. Sit back, one vertebra at a time onto your mat. Take a moment to shake it out, relax. Notice anything you're holding on to. And as you're ready, start to walk the feet towards the glutes. Press the tops of the palms in towards the earth. Guide the shoulders down, tucking them under your mat. Inhale the body up. And exhale, reach those hands, interlace the fingers, come up to bridge pose. And exhale, drop those glutes down towards the earth. Shake it out. Windshield wiper those legs back and forth. Inhale, guide the knees up towards the chest. And rotate the femur heads inside of the acetabulum. Take it the other direction. Guide the knees towards the chest. Bring the knees together. Guide the left leg down. Plant the right foot. Guide your hips to the right 2 inches. Grab the right knee with your left hand and bring that left knee over towards the left. Send your right arm out. If one of the shoulders wants to rise, maybe you bring a blanket to support it. If you haven't already and you want to, you can bring your gaze over towards your right hand. Release the shoulders down towards the earth. Notice any tension that you've got in the remainder of your body as you scan through. Guide your right arm up towards the sky. Bring that right knee home. I'm going to switch sides really quickly. Inhale those knees up towards your chest. Send your right foot down. Plant the left foot. Bring your hips to the left 2 inches. Both arms up. Grab that left knee in. Send your left hand out. Left arm up towards the sky, grab that left knee, bring it back home. Shake it out. Windshield wiper those legs. And guide your body over towards your chest. Come onto your belly. Sit those hips back and guide your body up into tabletop. Send your right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Start to guide the left hand up. Start to walk the left hand back. Send your right arm to the sky. Exhale down. Left arm to the sky. Thread it through. Start to walk the right hand forward. Start to guide the right hand back towards your body. Send your left arm to the sky. Exhale down, tabletop. Sit your hips back. And when you're ready, come back onto your back. Shake it out. Guide those knees towards your chest. Rotate the femur heads inside of the acetabulum, the hip socket. Take it the other direction. And as you're ready, hug the knees in towards your chest. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Say aloud with me on your next inhale. I am enough. I am divine. 2 more times. Inhale. I am enough. I am divine. Relax the shoulders down towards the earth. Inhale. One last time. I am enough. I am divine. Exhale. On your next inhale, bring your awareness back to the intention that we set at the beginning of today's practice. As you continue to reflect, hug those knees in on your next exhale. Thank yourself for making it to practice today. And as you're ready, start to hinge the feet up towards the sky. Maybe reach out towards the sides of your feet, coming in to happy baby. Maybe rock back and forth if it's comfortable for you. Start to guide those feet together. And as you're ready, drop them down towards the earth. Knees meet. Shake it out. Windshield wiper those legs. And inhale the knees towards the chest. What's up, doodle? When you're ready, send your feet down towards the bottom of the mat. And guide your shoulders down towards the earth. Guide your hands and your forearms down as well. Maybe the palms face up towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, start to notice your back get closer and closer towards the mat. On your next inhale, fill the belly, the mid-chest, and the upper chest. As you exhale, start to relax the legs a little bit more. Expose the tops of the feet towards the sky. Draw the shoulders down closer towards the earth. Inhale to the mid-chest, the upper chest, the mid-chest, and the belly. As you exhale, start to feel more grounded. Maybe close your eyes, soften your gaze. Lose yourself in Shavasana, corpse pose. Begin to quicken your breath. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana, this would be a great time to pause me. I'll give you a moment in which to do so. If you're with me so far, start to wiggle the fingers, the toes, your ankles, and your wrists. On your next inhale, guide your hands above your chest. And when you're ready, send your arms above your head, open your eyes, take a good morning stretch. Start to walk your feet towards your glutes and drop your knees towards one side. Press into the mat and guide your body up into a comfortable seated position. When you're ready, send your arms to the sky. Drop your hands down, prayer pose in front of third eye center. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. The light in the teacher in me acknowledges and appreciates the light in the teacher in you. Namaste. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. You can find me on Patreon. You can also find me at Twitter at FitnessBros, on Instagram at bros.fitness, and you can also find me at brozfitness.com. Thanks again. My name is Alan. I'll be around to answer some questions for a little bit. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.